Hello, we're in Australia's capital territory, Canberra.
That's right, with Right Staff Daphne, Naz and Alvin.
Here on My Australian Adventure 2.
From Melbourne, we travel up north to see how all Australians are reflected in their national capital.
Alright, 30 minutes by flight from Sydney lies this gorgeous capital of Australia, Canberra.
And it's all set out like our very own Putrajaya. Everything's neat, everything is symmetrical, everything's really quiet but gorgeous.
And hopefully, while we are here, we can sneak in some shopping.
Alright, we're here at the brand depot and there's so many international labels here and they all go for discounted prices. Woohoo!
You guys are gonna go crazy here, and especially for people who are crazy about shopping.
Now, let me warn you, there's no turning back from this point on.
Located near Canberra International Airport, the sneaky Aussies have come up with a sneaky way for tourists to spend the last remnants of their cash.
How to have willpower, mate? Look at the discounts!
They said I was going crazy. Look at them.
More shopping.
And go crazy we did, man.
The bargain seems too good to be true, and even if you convert Aussie dollars back to Malaysian ringgit, it's still worth it, right, Miss Marcos?
Oh, shut up, Alvin.
Kalau Mak tengah tengok sekarang, Mak mesti jadi gila kalau datang sini. Tengok tu, tengok tu. Gila, Mak, gila.
From sports accessories to perfume, this factory outlet has all that you can imagine.
And scents of every imaginable designer can be found here. The best part is, there's no such thing as imitation goods in Brand Depot. All are original.
Thank you so much. Yay! I thought I was a shopping addict. Look at them.
I feel guilty.
You know what? All you have to do is just put it all in one bag. Ladies, that's the trick.
We decided to embark on a hands-on cooking lesson at Flavors Culinary Centre.
A great place to learn how to cook with style. But first,
Time to get the ingredients.
Alright, lucky thing we're nearby the Fishwick Fresh Markets to select the freshest produce.
Besides suggesting what to purchase, MasterChef Jan Gunlak will create a menu based on what we buy on the spot.
One thing I love about the grocery stores here, they're so clean, tak ada bau pun.
well, there is a funny smell coming from the deli, Daphne, and with good reason as well.
Wow, so many different kinds of cheeses.
Phew!
Don't worry guys, we bought more than enough to challenge the creativity of the chef. So now let's see what we can learn from him.
Man, this guy makes it look so easy. With the experience, he also explains towards his philosophy of healthy gourmet eating.
Wow, I feel so lucky learning from Jan, yeah? I mean, you can see the passion in his eyes when he's explaining it to us. I think that's the secret, passion.
With the precise seasoning and timing, we can achieve the perfection in taste and appearance. Let's kickstart some Kung Fu cooking.
Walao
Kung Fu cooking.
Now it's time for us to implement what we've learned. Alvin seems to have a natural aptitude for mushrooms.
He's very good with his mushrooms.
I'm the Sifu of the cutting mushrooms.
And he seems to think we're doing well so far. Now, after all that preparation, now it's time to actually cook the raw materials we've prepared. It's funny though, he doesn't seem to trust the men with the fire.
Only Daphne was allowed to use the frying pan. Not fair way!
Oh well, what can I say? It is a woman's place after all.
But anyway, our 12-course meal was ready in no time. 12 courses, man!
Yeah, thank you so much for having us.
If you ever come down to Malaysia, we'll show you a Malaysian version.
That sounds fantastic.
Yes, I shall teach you how to eat the karazan delicacy called the hinava.
I'll show you how to use the toothpick.
Well, I seem to be hooked on gourmet food. Now let's see what other gastronomical delights we can explore.
Agreed, you're going to love the next stop.
Well, situated 25 minutes drive from town is this rustic old cottage.
It doesn't look really old, does it?
Well, it's been restored now, Alvin, and now it serves really excellent gourmet smoked meats.
Well, you guys can try it.
Let's go.
I'm Alvin.
As soon as we arrived, we stepped up to the tasting bar to sample the large range of smoked products, including smoked chicken, kangaroo, emu, tomatoes, garlic, and much more. No wonder they've won so many awards.
We also sampled the many value-added products such as seasoning, dips and desserts as well, all made right here in this old farm cottage.
And what a way to finish the visit by sitting down to a delectable lunch outside the Smokehouse Cafe. Simply ecstatic.
Now, a great way to spend a holiday in Canberra is to spend at least one afternoon picnic at Western Park.
And guess what? Halal food is really easy to be found, so a holiday in Canberra is ideal for everyone.
With so much space and a beautiful water feature, it's a great way for families to spend quality time together. Or for friends to have a good time monkeying around.
Oi! Makan!
You can either fix up a sumptuous meal or even take away at the many food outlets located nearby.
Any leftovers? No problem! You can feed the many birds that line up here for a free meal.
Alvin, stay away from the birds!
Can't help it. It's too tempting.
Well, after the picnic, of course, clean up, very important. Keep Australia clean.
That's right.
Yes.
Welcome back and you're watching My Australian Adventure 2. Our next stop, the Old Parliament House.
Admission for adults is $2, for a whole family is $5, and for children, just $1.
So for him, one.
The guides here are very well versed in the history of this place, so she suggested the best place to start is the Old House of Representatives, where we can play dress up and feel the atmosphere of the Old Parliament House.
Now, I am the Black Rod. My job is fairly simple, really, which is to escort the Queen into the Senate. And that's all.
And the Queen will be I?
And I am supposedly Sir Isaac Isaacs, the first Australian-born Governor-General. It seems the ceremonial clothing of the Governor-General is quite sexy. Take a look. Woohoo! Sexy. Now, we had a chance to visit the old Prime Minister's office as well and viewed old presidential memorabilia collected over the years by different Prime Ministers. This was where journalists used to put in their reports, where people would take them, send them straight to the press to roll them out.
It was a very comprehensive tour with visits to the entire infrastructure as well.
Next, we visited the old Senate Gallery, and as Australia follows the Westminster system, it's all in red, just like its counterpart in England. Great place to learn about Australia's parliamentary history. It's something we definitely should implement back home in Malaysia.
Exactly!
Patriotism! Now, how about another bout of shopping, guys? Great stuff here at the Old Bus Depot Markets.
Apparently this place has won the Australian Tourism Awards.
And not only that, because they won 3 times in a row, right? They have earned a spot in the Australian Tourism Award Hall of Fame.
So let's go, man.
Hey, remember not to bargain, you know?
Hey, cannot bargain. Wow, the atmosphere is great, guys. So many different things to see, so many different things to eat. And they've got their own in-house entertainment as well.
And the reason why bargaining is not encouraged? Well, each stall here sells unique, sometimes homemade items that you can't find anywhere else. So you've got to stick to the prices to be fair to all of them.
I'm asking them to play The Look of 1,000 Kisses for me. It's in this album.
Now, at the end of the song, we found a pleasant surprise.
Terima kasih banyak-banyak.
You rock!
Bapak saya orang Cina.
This guy's half Malaysian, huh?
I know.
Yeah. Well, for those of you visiting Canberra, check out the old bus depot. Some great music. Hey, you might meet some Malaysian.
We are now at the Canberra's new Parliament House, which is very different from the old Parliament House. In particular, its security here is very, very tight.
Oh, and you can see Alvin and Daphne, yeah?
Right.
It's all in a straight line.
That's
straight
right.
up is the Australian War Memorial.
Yeah.
And it goes on to the old Parliament House, straight line into the new Parliament House. And if you go and follow the line all the way, it leads to the Prime Minister's office. and there were more awe-inspiring surprises.
Wow, at first I thought this was a painting. Now this painting was done by a guy called Arthur Boyd, and it took 13 people to weave it, and it took 2.5 years to complete this masterpiece. Amazing, huh?
You may find some hidden things in there, namely animal and an asteroid.
Whoa, not just an asteroid. I see a comet. That's right.
Halley's Comet was sighted during the making of the tapestry, and so the artist has incorporated the phenomenon to actually date the masterpiece, as the comet passes our atmosphere only every 76 years. How symbolic!
That's not all that symbolic, guys. I was told during our visit to the House of Representatives that the green shade has also been altered to match the forest gum tree that is native to Australia.
The party that wins the majority of the places in this house will form the government, and this is where Australia's proposed laws are formed and debated, with members varying around 150 people.
Next is a visit to the Senate, where 76 senators elected by the people of Australia assemble when the House is in session.
The coat of arms depicts a kangaroo and emu, both native animals, but both were chosen because they simply cannot walk backwards, hence symbolizing a progressive nation that moves forward always.
A visit to the roof reveals splendid architecture to raise the spirits of all who look upon the Australian flag.
Plus, the lawn built on top of the parliament symbolizes the fact that the free people are always above the government.
Now let's view Canberra from another perspective. Lake Burley Griffin.
Hey guys, what about me? You canoe.
Oh, fine. But I'm taking some precautions first. Safety first, fun second. But sometimes, complications may occur.
Motorboat saya rosak lah. Well.
After managing to disentangle ourselves, it was actually very nice to view the city from the water. Good, healthy fun for the family as well as friends. Except choose a partner that's not too lazy to cycle.
Hey, I did my part fine, thank you very much. And add to the fact that the lake is extremely clean, I didn't have any hang-ups about getting a little wet at all.
Hey, and there's ducks and swans that will come to your beck and call, provided you have the right goodies to offer, of course.
This is pretty much a popular spot for Malaysians to eat. Abel's Kopitiam.
That's right.
Yeah, how we miss Malaysian food already.
Especially those who miss spicy stuff.
But beef rendang is here.
And as we found out, Abel is actually from Sarawak.
Oh, no wonder. Besides food such as nasi lemak, fried kway teow and such, you can also find Sarawakian dishes like laksa Sarawak, mi kolo and many more.
Great, look, finished. So, how long have you been here in Canberra?
8 years now. In Canberra about 30 years, but this restaurant about 8 years.
Of all places, why Canberra of all the states in Australia?
I think it's nice and peaceful, no traffic jam. Come and try.
Cheers.
Short and simple. Come and try. Abel's Kopitiam here at Manuka.
There's only one way to find out.
Sudah rasa baru tahu, ha?
After a full meal like that, what's a good way to work it off?
More paddling at the lake?
No, you silly but pretty boys, shopping! Yes, Manuka is one of Canberra's oldest and most fashionable suburban shopping centres. Packed with cafes, restaurants, boutiques and bookshops, Manuka is busy day and night.
That's right, Daph. From antiques to more contemporary stuff, this place is full of bric-a-bracs for you to browse.
Alright, after all that shopping here at Manuka, what better way to relax than having good company, great drinks, a very simple cake.
And of course, you notice Australians like to mix their buildings with nature. A great place to relax. Please, dig in, baby. A little too much digging in, perhaps.
Ew, Alvin!
I guess I'm guilty also now. Next up, we took a trip down to Questacon, the National Science and Technology Centre.
Wow, so many science exhibitions that make learning fun.
Okay, I'm gonna go on the free fall, and between the three of us, I'm the only one that is more daring than the rest. So I shall go first to demonstrate. Why did I go first again? Why?
You have to go now. Yes.
One more time.
I'm alive!
Now this is a fun way to learn centripetal force, I guess.
was fun actually.
Yeah.
You gotta actually judge where Alvin is going to be, so you gotta throw the ball where he's going to be, not where he wants.
Face your fear.
He's got the wind as well.
A joint venture between Australia and Japan, QuestaCon has more than 200 interactive exhibits that you can touch, practice and learn about the role of science in everyday life.
There's also a showcase designed for interaction and a truly fun way that children of all ages,
Yes, including Alvin and Nas.
including us, can pick up very easily.
While QuestaCon organizes tours for many school children, even adults can also become mesmerized as all exhibits are separated into types and classes.
From nature, science to music, the exhibits are so much fun, all in the name of science.
Oh, that's so cool. Whoa.
Yahoo! We made it!
Wow, that was amazing. This is a very amazing place to be. I can spend a whole day here, man.
Yeah, it's a great place to bring your kids to.
You know what, as adults we enjoyed it too, and you know what the saying is? It's never too late to learn.
Yeah, there you have it.
You're back with my Australian adventure too. And for the final leg of our adventure, we head to the Australian War Memorial.
Now, this building commemorates the commitment and sacrifice of Australians and uses film, sound and light to depict the experience of war.
Now, many of the relics on display do have ties with Malaysia during the World War II Japanese occupation.
These are some of the artifacts found during the Japanese War back in 1942 at home ground, Malaya.
Technology has enabled us to relive a night raid over Berlin with G for George, an Australian bomber.
Well, with state-of-the-art technology, they've managed to reenact this particular bombing run.
It's not just about the Australians, it's about the world. It's about man, women, animals even. They were not spared, and just going inside this place, it just evokes a lot of emotions. It's really sad, but it makes you realize just how important love is.
Red poppies adorn the names of soldiers killed in action. It is described here as the ultimate honor, the ultimate symbol of sacrifice for any soldier defending his country.
And here is the tomb of the unknown Australian soldier. Now, this marble hall symbolizes the 18,000 Australians killed in the First World War who have no known grave.
Finally, we witnessed the heart-stirring closing ceremony of the Australian War Memorial, done every single evening in honor of the brave men and women of Australia.
Well, politicians may make war, they may ask governments to kill each other, but hey, still, respect for the dead. Remember those who have died.
War just doesn't make sense.
Daphne said it all. Whoa, now that was a very stirring visit, huh guys? Now how about a nice view to reflect on our adventures?
Well, Mount Ainslie is the best place for such reflection.
Agreed. This is the best place for visitors like us to view Canberra from architect Walter Burnley Griffith's point of view.
And it's truly a majestic view, especially when timed at sundown. As the light illuminates the last vestiges of day, it's like a light from heaven, lightly blessing the city of Canberra.
Whew, a view I would cherish for a long, long time. And what better way than to share it with great friends like you guys?
Spot on, Daphne. Simply spot on.
Of course, in every state and every episode, we pick you a fabulous prize for you to win.
That's right, and they are the masterpieces by Australia's very own visual artist, Naomi Crowther. And they come with a certificate of authenticity.
That's right, all you have to do to win these divine ruby poppies is to log on to our website, written on the screen right now. It's so easy to win a poppy!
Terms and conditions apply.
Remember guys, watch the program from start till end. And if you want to win this prize, all you have to do is answer the simple question below.
Now please log on to the website listed and find out what terms and conditions apply. What are you waiting for, man?
Wah, macam telur masin ah.
Oh, cantik kan? Well, the sunset signifies the end of our adventures here in Canberra. Alvin, we're gonna miss you lah. Oh, ciao lah, ayah.
I know, I'm gonna miss the kangaroos too.
You ate the kangaroo meat, dude.
Exactly, I miss how good they taste.
Anyway.
Yes, it's not the end of our journey right here in Australia. Stay tuned for more adventures on My Australian Adventure 2.
Because
Our adventure is your adventure too!
I've never heard of a beer before.
All you have to do to win this divine ruby poppies is on Sula, and the prince mouse.
Authenticity.
You know, I'm hitting the alphabets like karaoke.
Why you always must add something at the end?
Yeah, that's right.
Run, ton, 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 ton. Run, ton, 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 ton. Ole!
You know what? I want to live. So Naz is gonna do it.
For some fun in the sun with a little dash of history.
Well, Alvin makes sense for once. It's a great place for friends and family.
Catch us in Australia's capital territory, Canberra.
Yeehaw! With loads of fun learning experiences. It's all here on My Australian Adventure 2 on TV3 and ATV because
Our adventure is